What's up, Shiny Now fam? Get ready, because we've got a massive news dump coming your way, kicking off with an iconic moment. Queen Elizabeth II and President George W. Bush sharing a historic walk through the White House gardens back in May 2007. We're talking about a powerful visual from a significant official visit, and you know we're going to break down every detail of this unforgettable encounter. Next up, we're staying with the royal realm, but digging into a fascinating peek behind the curtain. Former royal butler Paul Burrell is spilling the tea on his decade of service to the late Queen Elizabeth II, revealing one strict rule that staff could never break. Imagine working for royalty and having to follow a specific protocol that's kept secret for years. Paul's got the inside scoop, and it's more intriguing than you think. And we're not done with the royal connections yet. We're shifting gears to explore Donald Trump's undeniable fascination with the British monarchy. From his past comments on Queen Elizabeth II and Prince William to his upcoming state visit, we're unpacking how his admiration for the royals might just be the key to his charm offensive. This is a political and personal angle you absolutely need to hear. These stories are packed with history, secrets, and political intrigue. From royal encounters to insider revelations and fascinating political dynamics, we're covering it all. Which of these bombshells will be the most talked about? Stick around to find out. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Shiny Now for all your breaking news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. A royal encounter. Queen Elizabeth II and George W. Bush's historic stroll. Remember May 7, 2007? It was a day etched in diplomatic history, as Britain's Queen Elizabeth II and U.S. President George W. Bush shared a memorable walk through the stunning gardens of the White House. This wasn't just any stroll. It was a key moment during the Queen's official state visit to Washington, D.C., a powerful display of transatlantic relations under the watchful eyes of the world. The images of the monarch and the U.S. president together offered a visual narrative of a special relationship at a significant point in time, symbolizing a unique bond between two global leaders and their nations. The visit itself was a carefully orchestrated event, highlighting the enduring diplomatic ties and the personal rapport that can be built between heads of state. The significance of this particular walk lies in its public nature, showcasing a moment of relaxed yet formal interaction between two of the most influential figures of the early 21st century, reinforcing perceptions of stability and cooperation on the global stage. But what happens when the cameras turn away and personal anecdotes reveal a different side of royal life? We're about to uncover a fascinating secret from a former royal butler that will make you rethink everything you thought you knew about serving the crown. And speaking of royal secrets, get ready for a bombshell revelation from someone who was there. And then we'll dive into how a former president's admiration for royalty could be shaping international relations. Palace secrets, the one rule Queen Elizabeth II's staff could never break. For over a decade, former royal butler Paul Burrell was a fixture in the lives of the British royal family, serving Queen Elizabeth II with unwavering dedication. Now, at 67, Burrell is lifting the veil on a strict protocol that was paramount for anyone on the Queen's staff. Never look her directly in the eye. This wasn't just a suggestion. It was a rule, ingrained in the daily operations of palace life, emphasizing a profound level of respect and deference. Burrell, who began his career at Buckingham Palace at just 18, rose through the ranks to become one of the Queen's personal footmen, responsible for everything from table service to attending royal coaches. His journey also saw him work with Prince Charles and Princess Diana, forging a deep connection with the princess until her untimely death in 1997, who once famously described him as the only man she ever trusted. The revelation comes from his latest publication, The Royal Insider: My Life with the Queen, the King, and Princess Diana. Burrell confesses that even after years of service, he initially felt nervous around the Queen, recalling a moment where his nerves caused his tray of coffee cups to rattle audibly. The Queen's reaction, a simple smile, marked his true introduction. This single rule, never look her in the eye, always look down, speaks volumes about the unique and often formal environment within the British monarchy, a world where personal interactions were governed by ancient traditions and strict etiquette, even for those closest to the sovereign. His story offers a rare glimpse into the behind-the-scenes protocols that maintained the mystique and authority of the monarchy, a world far removed from the public eye. It highlights the subtle yet powerful ways in which staff were expected to conduct themselves, ensuring the Queen's comfort and the preservation of her regal image at all times. The former butler's account provides a human element to these traditions, revealing the personal impact of such rules on those who served. But what happens when that admiration for royalty crosses paths with the high-stakes world of international politics? We're about to explore how Donald Trump's personal fascination with the monarchy might influence his global agenda. Stay tuned as we uncover the surprising ways a former U.S. president's affection for the crown could be playing a role in international diplomacy. And then we'll reveal which story is capturing the most eyes online. The royal connection, Trump's admiration and the state visit charm offensive. Donald Trump's well-documented admiration for the British monarchy appears poised to be a central element of his strategy during any potential U.S. state visit. The former president has never shied away from expressing his respect for Queen Elizabeth II, King Charles, and Prince William, often boasting about a perceived automatic chemistry with the late monarch and calling Charles a really wonderful guy. This personal rapport, whether real or perceived, is something the U.S. government, particularly under a potential Trump administration, might leverage to strengthen diplomatic ties with the UK. Trump's history includes paying tribute to Queen Elizabeth II by laying flowers at her tomb and making complimentary remarks about Prince William, even inquiring about Kate Middleton's health following her cancer treatment. However, Trump's relationship with the royals hasn't been without its complexities. He's made controversial remarks about Kate Middleton in the past and has been publicly critical of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, accusing them of disrespecting the late Queen. Despite these public criticisms, his administration has also indicated a willingness to extend olive branches, such as his comment about leaving Prince Harry alone. The incoming king, Charles, known for his strong environmental advocacy, presents a potential contrast to Trump's past skepticism about climate change, which Trump once dismissed as a Chinese hoax. Yet, during a 2019 state visit, Trump claimed to have totally listened to Charles on the matter, suggesting a capacity for diplomacy even amidst differing viewpoints. The decision to invite a foreign leader for a state visit rests with the government, advised by the Foreign and Commonwealth Office. With Trump's potential return to the Oval Office, the special relationship between the UK and the US could see a renewed focus on royal diplomacy, aiming to smooth over any past strains. The invitation extended by King Charles in January for a second state visit, especially after Trump's controversial presidency, underscores the unique influence the monarchy can wield. While author Craig Brown claims Queen Elizabeth II found Trump very rude and disliked his tendency to look over her shoulder, Trump himself has consistently praised her. This complex dynamic, a blend of personal admiration, political strategy, and past controversies, makes Trump's engagement with the British royals a fascinating aspect of his political future. But how does this all stack up against other major headlines? We're about to reveal which story is dominating the charts and capturing the most attention from viewers like you. Get ready for the final reveal of our most-watched story, and then we'll wrap it all up with a super-fast recap and your essential Shiny Now call to action. Queen Elizabeth II and George W. Bush, a moment in time. In May 2007, the world watched as Queen Elizabeth II, Britain's beloved monarch, walked alongside U.S. President George W. Bush through the verdant gardens of the White House. This wasn't just a casual stroll. It was a pivotal moment during the Queen's official state visit to Washington, D.C., a significant event that underscored the enduring, special relationship between the United States and the United Kingdom. The images captured of the two leaders offered a powerful visual representation of diplomatic ties and the personal connections that can form between heads of state, symbolizing a period of international cooperation and mutual respect. This visit was meticulously planned, designed to highlight the historical bonds and the ongoing alliance between two of the world's most influential nations. The walk through the White House gardens provided a unique backdrop for a moment of public diplomacy, showcasing a blend of formal duty, and personal interaction. It was a clear demonstration of the soft power that such high-profile visits can wield, reinforcing perceptions of stability and partnership on the global stage. The significance of this particular interaction lies in its ability to project an image of unity and strong leadership, particularly during a time of global flux. It allowed for a rare glimpse into the dynamics between the Queen and a U.S. president, offering a public display of camaraderie that resonated with citizens on both sides of the Atlantic. The enduring legacy of Queen Elizabeth II's reign is marked by countless such diplomatic engagements, each contributing to the narrative of her steadfast service and her role as a global stateswoman. This specific moment with President Bush stands as a testament to her ability to connect with world leaders, fostering goodwill and understanding across borders through her dignified presence and unwavering commitment to her duties. The event served not only as a diplomatic success, but also as a memorable public appearance that continues to be recalled as a symbol of a significant era in international relations. Audiences often gravitate towards these historical moments that offer a blend of personal connection and global significance, providing context for the evolution of international diplomacy. The visual of these two iconic figures together remains a powerful reminder of the personal touch in statecraft. And there you have it, a look back at a historic royal U.S. presidential meeting. But don't go anywhere, because we're about to reveal a shocking secret from inside the palace walls that will have you talking. What an episode, Shiny Now fam. We kicked off with Queen Elizabeth II and George W. Bush's iconic White House walk, then dove deep into the royal court with Paul Burrell's exclusive palace secret. We also explored Donald Trump's unique fascination with the monarchy and revealed the story that's got everyone clicking. Loved this deep dive? Smash that like button, subscribe to Shiny Now for more explosive news, and ring that notification bell so you're the first to know. And tell us in the comments, which story blew your mind the most? Don't forget to follow us on all our socials for even more exclusive content.